Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't made a casual commentary video in a while, since I was just uploading song, album, and fashion reviews. Therefore I'm here today to talk about some of the B-sides from different group that I genuinely think are title track worthy. That doesn't mean I don't like title tracks that came with each of those eras though. Actually I like most of them, so don't even try to attack me in the comments or something. But definitely do let me know your opinions on these songs and if you think they are title track worthy. Also subscribe, like and share this video because it truly helps me a lot. Okay, let's now get into the video and I hope you enjoy. This is one of those very rare songs for me that are just love at first sight. When I heard that chorus I didn't think twice and put it on my playlist. Lately I've been into slower paced songs where the chorus just doesn't hit that hard. I don't know, I think noise music finally got to me and I can no longer listen to it every day on repeat. If you didn't listen to Airplane Mode yet, I highly suggest you do so, because it's their best song and one of my all-time favorite K-pop songs. I will never understand why We Go was the title track, because yeah, it's an okay song, but doesn't wow really. Not at first listen and not even after playing it a couple of times. I just wasn't the biggest fan of it, but maybe that's just me. Airplane Mode wins over every single song on that album and you can't even fight me on it. My mind will never change. I seriously can't trust anyone that doesn't like this song, because it's hands down one of Twice's best. Once again, love at first sight. Their vocals sound absolutely gorgeous and it truly fits their range. The only thing I have against this song is the rap, because like in most of their songs it's not necessary. Neither is it good, but that's a topic for another video. I'm just not the biggest fan of Chaeyoung's and especially Dahyun's rapping, just based on my preferences. I couldn't wish more for SOS to be the title track, but I see why Alcohol Free was chosen. It's that perfect summer song and I'm in love with it. Still, SOS is my favorite song on the album and I still listen to it every now and then. It's aging surprisingly well, to be honest. I didn't expect it because a lot of their songs just end up getting boring over time, but not this one. Oh no, she's a strong one. Okay, listen. Paint the Town is fine, but aged like damn spoiled milk. I got sick of it after like 3 days and I feel like most of other people did too. I didn't see anyone talk about it post week 1. Or maybe I'm just not surrounded by enough orbits, who knows. Anyways, I think Be Honest has a huge potential to be a title track, although many might deem it as generic or forgettable. In my opinion though, it's very powerful and showcases their vocals beautifully. I don't know what they put into it, but it's extremely catchy and I would love to have a music video for it. With BBC's budget though, this would never be able to happen. Vivi and Yejin got robbed of lines, but what's new at this point? Other than that, this is pure perfection and I highly suggest you check it out, if you didn't yet. Most of their discography is damn great, that's why I stan. This is without a doubt not an unpopular opinion, because everybody and their mom screamed how Shoot should be the title track over Mafia in the Morning. Well, I hate to be that person, especially since I absolutely love Mafia in the Morning, but Shoot truly would be a better choice. It would show a different side of Itzy, something still badass, but with that Latin touch we literally never hear from them. I get that Mafia in the Morning was probably a much safer choice, although it backfired insanely. What an irony. I see that Itzy are trying to change from teen crush into pure girl crush, but they could do that with Shoot as well. You can't tell me this song doesn't scream female power from miles away. Anyways, it's still on the album as a B-side and we can stream it as much as we want. Also one of their best songs in general, because it's just that superior. The only crime is that it's way too short. I would listen to an hour-long version to be honest, so let's do that sometime please JYP. You can say whatever you want, but Wah was one of the most boring songs released this year. Yes, the visuals were great, but that's really all this song has to offer. Most people didn't care for it past first listen and after 3 days it was silence. Nobody talked about it and I do follow a lot of i-dle fans. Also just to think this might be their disbandment track hits even worse for me. But even bigger crime is the fact that I saw no hype for Dahlia. Like I never see it being brought up as one of the best songs of 2021. The best in their discography. I have to be honest though that I don't really listen to it that often, but whenever I do, it sends shivers down my entire body and I remember how good it actually is. The production has this heaviness somewhere in the background and it makes you feel the pain of the lyrics without even understanding them. It's intense and takes itself very seriously, which in this case doesn't come off as fake. It would represent this entire era way better in my opinion and the music video would be stunning. I'm absolutely sure of that. I mean, it can't get much worse in terms of the song than Wah, so there is that. I will never forgive Cube for not choosing this as the title track. Or the members, whoever did the picking basically. If you've been on my channel for a bit, then you know XOXO is in my opinion a huge snooze fest. That's all. I don't find it exciting and all resemblance with Blackpink's songs rubbed me the wrong way. I do listen to it every now and then, because it's not horrific or anything. It's just extremely boring and shows how burned out Teddy must be at this point. But Watermelon was composed by Somi herself entirely and that's why in my opinion it sounds so fresh and up with current trends. Yes, some people may found it underwhelming if it was chosen as the title track, but it's so unique and feels true to who she is as a person. This whole bad girl, I'm gonna revenge on my ex persona just feels like a mask to me and I don't get why it's necessary. Except to fit YG's image, although the Black Label is a separate company. They are closely connected, so let's not pretend like they don't do the same shit. Anyways, Watermelon might feel a bit too summery for the time this album was released, but with a good music video they could make it work into a cuter love concept or something. Or even self-love concept of healing after a breakup. I don't know man, why am I doing their job for them? I mean, isn't this a fact? I saw more hype for anyone than I did for Ready to Love. Not to say that song was bad or anything, but anyone is so much better and more exciting. I'm not that familiar with 17's discography, so I don't know if this type of sound would be unique for them or not, but I think if they took the music video into a softer direction with gorgeous visuals and more pastel like color palette, it could stand out. Because car racer concept from the special video really wasn't it and I hated everything about it. Once again like we already said during another song, it's intense and does take itself very seriously. But isn't that what 17 does most of the time anyways? I'm glad at least they promoted it for a bit, but it would be a better representer of this era as a whole if you ask me, and more people might care about it than they did for Ready to Love. Just being real with y'all. If you've seen my video on my most streamed songs on Spotify in October, then you know I listened to this song a whole lot. I especially love the empty drop part, although I said before I'm getting sick of noise music. But Twinkle really isn't noise though or too much to listen to. It's very well structured and every single part flows so nicely. Also rap parts are absolutely superior and I don't care what anyone says. I think Yuki has a great potential to become one of the best 4th gen female rappers, but we will have to see about that with time. I was super excited about Zombie for the first 5 listens and after that I just didn't want to listen to it anymore. I became repetitive and boring, which might quite frankly just be because I saw such good opinions on it. We all have different music tastes, so that's all fine and well. In my opinion though Twinkle is way better and their best song so far after Panzona. I don't exactly see the music video concept in my head though, but I'm sure they could put something great together. Sorry, I'm an anti-romantic. Okay, hear me out before you start throwing fists. I love Love Song so much, it's literally my favorite TXT song to ever exist. Everything about it, from the concept to the lyrics and production is perfect. But anti-romantic is another direction that would represent this era very well. Just imagine this being the title track with a very heartbreaking and heavy music video storyline. Their vocals sound heavenly and you can feel the pain in their voice, which just takes everything on a whole new level. I know ballads are a risky chassis, because mostly they flop as title tracks. But so many people love this song. Their one and only performance of it has over 17 million views, so I think that tells you everything you need to know. It could succeed if they took it into the right direction. It would also stand out amongst all dark boy crush concepts. I see nothing but positives here, so why did we make the wrong choice, Hybe? Very controversial opinion, but Stereotype wasn't all that. It wasn't half as good as you all made it seem to be. It honestly fell pretty flat for me and failed to stand out amongst all the other released we've had this year. Yes, it's an okay song, but both so bad and ASAP can eat it up for lunch at any given time and I wouldn't even care. But then we have Slow Down, the second song they promoted. Thankfully, it's just so good and does everything right. I don't know what it is about this production, but I've been obsessed with it since my first listen and I still am. It without a doubt must be one of my favorite songs of all time. Let that sink in. Of all time, not just this year, so obviously I think it would be a much better title track. But hey, we can't have everything we want and that's okay. At least they promoted it for a bit and that's something as well. With that we came to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching and once again don't forget to let me know any of your thoughts down in the comments, because I try to read as many as I possibly can. I'll see you again very soon in a brand new video. Bye, love you all so much.